Good morning, students. Welcome to class 6. This would be your first English class and hope you're happy to hear me. Before we take up any lesson, let me introduce you to your books. In English, you have 3 books, right? They are the supplementary reader, A Pact with the Sun, main course book, Honeysuckle, and the third one is your grammar book, which I don't have. Today, we will start with the literature reader, lesson number 1, A Tale of Two Birds. And today's learning objective are, I want you to know the correct pronunciation of words. Second, you should be able to read fluently with proper stress and intonation. Students, intonation means the proper rise and fall in your voice. And third, after listening to the story, I would love if you understand the central idea of it. We'll be just reading for today. But before I start reading, let me tell you the setting of the story. The story is taking place in a jungle where a mother bird is living happily with 2 little birds. But a sudden heavy storm just destroyed their family. And the 2 birds just got separated. Curious? Let's begin and find out what happened to these little birds. Did they survive or not? And where did they finally reach if they survived? Ready to listen and read with me? Let's start. There once lived a bird and her 2 newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest in a tall, shady tree, and there the mother bird cared of her little ones day and night. One day, there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning, and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. The tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big, heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram, which was a little distance away. Days passed, and the baby birds became big birds. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon, the king lost his way and didn't know where he was. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. Suddenly, he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up! There's somebody under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he'll slip away." The king was amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. He quickly got onto his horse and rode away as fast as he could. Soon he came to a clearing which looked like an ashram. It was the rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly, he heard a very gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram, sir. Please go inside and rest. The rishi will be back soon. There's some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." The king looked up and saw a big brown bird in the tree. He was amazed. "This one looks like the other bird outside the cave," he said to himself loudly. "You're right, sir," answered the bird. "He is my brother. But he has made friends with robbers. He now talks as they do. He doesn't talk to me anymore. Just then, the rishi entered the ashram. Welcome, sir, he said to the king. Please come inside and make yourself at home. You look tired. Rest for a while. Then you can share my food. The king told the rishi the story of the two birds and how each had behaved so differently, though they looked so alike. The forest is full of surprises, he said. The holy man smiled and said, After all, one is known by the company one keeps. That bird has always heard the talk of robbers. He imitates them and talks about robbing people. This one has repeated what he has always heard. He welcomes people to the ashram. Now, come inside and rest. I'll tell you more about this place and these birds. Students, that's the end of the reading session. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. Tomorrow I will be back with the vocabulary and we'll be taking up the lesson again. Take care, revise, practice reading. Thank you. Bye.